Well, fans, coming up next is our very special attraction. We'll be featured as we then go live on ESPN, commencing at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. Following this fight, we'll have our dual World Championship action. But first, at this time, please welcome, we have the NABF Junior Welterweight, Junior NABF 8 rounds of boxing live on ESPN. 9 p.m. featuring El General Emiliano Fernando Vargas versus Alexander Espinosa. First to the scale is the challenger. With a record of 20 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw, he has 9 wins coming by way of knockout. He'll be making his U.S. debut. Please welcome from Ibarra, Ecuador, Alexander Espinosa. 139.4, 139.4 for Alexander Espinosa. And now introducing the champion, undefeated in his campaign with a fine record of 14 wins, no losses, 12 wins coming by way of knockout. The hard-hitting junior welterweight phenom representing the famed boxing Vargas family. Here is El General Emiliano Fernando Vargas. 139.6 pounds, 139.6 for El General.
Quick look at the tail of the tape. Last 5 fights, obviously 5 up, 5 down for Emiliano Vargas, as he's done 12 out of 14 times in his career. Very experienced, durable opponent, though, in Alexander Espinosa, who has an 8-year advantage in experience.
Yeah, well, so was the last one. We saw that, how that one finished.
Shut that right on down.
As you said, 5 up, 5 down. Emiliano Vargas does not take his time. He goes out there and looks to destroy in a ferocious fashion, but looking like he made the weight very, very professionally today. Looks strong at the scale. I saw him walking around earlier this week, looking healthy. So that's a good sign. But also, as he's growing into the weight class, 140 is a weight class full of good punchers. So it's good for Emiliano Vargas to fill out and mature. And he's got a tough fight in front of him, a guy who's very mature. Obviously, you see the size difference there. Espinosa, a lot of experience, older guy, but he's been in with some tough competition as well. So this is another test for Emiliano Vargas.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. Don't miss this junior welterweight 8-round special attraction opening up our broadcast on ESPN. El General Emiliano Fernando Vargas versus Alexander Espinosa. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move to our co-main event of the evening, the first of our world title attractions, scheduled 12 rounds of boxing for the vacant interim WBC Featherweight Championship of the World. Bruce Shushu Carrington versus Matias the Beast Heta. First to the scale, with a record of 14 wins, no losses, 9 wins coming by way of knockout. From Windhoek, Namibia, world-ranked contender making his U.S. debut, the undefeated Matias the Beast Heta. Weight limit on this fight, 126 pounds. That's the featherweight limit. A ready 124.8, 124.8 for Matias the Beast Heta. And now his opponent, also undefeated with a record of 15 wins, no losses, 9 of his wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of and proudly representing Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York. Here is the undefeated WBC #1 featherweight contender, Bruce Shushu Carrington. even 125 pounds for Shushu Carrington.
There's Shushu Carrington looking very fit, very ready, coming in 1 pound under the 126-pound limit, ready for his interim title shot against Matias Heta, coming all the way from Africa here to the Mecca of boxing. Both these guys in their last 5, both with undefeated records in their last 5 fights. 4 KOs for Heta, heavy-handed. 3 KOs for Bruce Carrington. Looking to make that 6-0.
Shoe York City, Chris, don't forget, as he would call it. Shoe York City.
There's Shushu Carrington representing Shoe York City. Extremely confident here tonight. Huge opportunities for the winner of this fight, that interim title in a very, very stacked featherweight division. Both these guys understand what's on the line. Expect fireworks tomorrow night here in the Garden.
Oh.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. It's 12 rounds for the vacant interim WBC Featherweight Championship of the World. Do not miss this action between these 2 undefeated fighters and world-ranked contenders, Bruce Shushu Carrington, Matias the Beast Heta. Well, fans, we're ready to bring out our fighters for the main event of the evening. 12 rounds for the vacant WBO Junior Middleweight Championship of the World, featuring Xander Zayas versus Jorge Chino Garcia. Let's bring out Garcia first. With a record of 33 wins and 4 losses, he has 26 wins coming by way of knockout from Los Mochis, Sinaloa, Mexico. Here is the WBO number 2 ranked junior middleweight in the world, Jorge Chino Garcia. Weight limit on this fight, 154 pounds. Chino Garcia weighs in at a ready 153 pounds, 153. And now we bring out his opponent, undefeated at 21-0 with 13 knockouts, fighting out of Sunrise, Florida by way of San Juan, Puerto Rico. Here is the undefeated WBO number 1 junior middleweight in the world, Xander Zayas. Xander Zayas weighs in right at the limit of 154 pounds. 154 for the undefeated Xander Zayas.
Both these men looking to be in absolutely phenomenal shape for their world title opportunity. Both these guys, big 54-pounders, 6 foot tall for Jorge Garcia, 5'10" for Xander Zayas. Both these guys with a 74-plus inch reach. Very big for this weight class. Surprised to see Jorge Garcia actually taller than the young Xander Zayas. Both these guys, records the same in their last 5 fights, 5-0, 3 KOs from each. Both these guys with huge implications for the future in the very, very stacked 154-pound junior middleweight division. And there's the prize, the WBO World Junior Middleweight title on the line here at the Garden. Puerto Rico versus Mexico.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. It's the main event of the evening, the WBO Junior Middleweight Championship of the World, Xander Zayas versus Jorge Chino Garcia.
Vámonos, cabrón. Vámonos a la verga. That's all. Vamos, cabrón. That's all. Vamos, cabrón.
Gonna let the man rehydrate for just a second. Jorge Garcia, thank you for joining me. The biggest weigh-in of your life, an opportunity tomorrow night to become a world champion. What is your message to everybody tuning in for tomorrow night to potentially watch you become a world champion?
Gracias a todos por estar aquí, por este gran apoyo que me están brindando a mí, a mi equipo, a mi empresa. Vamos a ganar, venimos a ganar y ¡viva México! ¡Viva el Chino García! ¡Ánimo!
Thank you to everyone here. Thank you for the support, to my team, to my promoter, and Viva Mexico, long live El Chino Garcia.
You earned this opportunity, 2 upset wins. No doubt that you are the underdog tomorrow night, even though it's a vacant world title. How do you make it 3 times in a row, coming in here, getting a fight as an underdog, and coming out victorious to be here the new world champion tomorrow night?
Así es, somos 2 personas arriba del ring solamente. Nadie le va a ayudar y nadie me va a ayudar. Somos 2, a los 2 nos duele y pues vamos para adelante a ver quién de qué cuero más sale más correa, como dice luego.
Yes, we are 2 people, and it's just going to be us 2 in there. No one's going to help him, and no one is going to help me, so we're going to see who's the best when we get in there.
All right, good luck tomorrow night. Buena suerte. Muchas gracias.
Gracias. Saludos a todos. Bendiciones. Ánimo.
All right, we're going to make it on to the other side of the stage now, waiting very patiently. Appreciate you, Xander. All right, the last weigh-in before potentially becoming a world champion tomorrow night. As you'd say, most of the hard work has been done now that you've stepped on the scale and made the weight.
Yeah, there's no potential. After I become a world champion tomorrow night, there's the last weigh-in. I'm ready to put on a show tomorrow. He's a tough opponent, but the work is done. There's no questions to be asked. It's only me and him. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna take over like I always do.
Madison Square Garden, Puerto Rico versus Mexico, main event, fight number 22. What does this opportunity mean to you and for your entire island of Puerto Rico?
It means the world. It means the world, obviously, at 22 years old, fighting at MSG for the world title for the first time, 8th time here in this venue. It's a dream come true. I can't ask for anything better than this. I'm excited for tomorrow. I know Puerto Rico is excited for tomorrow, and I'm gonna put a show for them.
Anything in Spanish you'd like to say why everybody should tune in? We got a few tickets left to sell.
Yeah.
The Garden's going to be incredible tomorrow night.
A toda mi gente boricua, a toda mi gente de Nueva York, gracias por el apoyo, gracias por estar aquí presente. Y mañana Puerto Rico tendrá un nuevo campeón del mundo.
Thank you, Xander. Appreciate you. All right, Jimmy, take it away.